Good evening and welcome to a much anticipated Wednesday night fight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Killer Parks. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Castro.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Cut your mouth and let's go.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Oh, he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Well-placed three punches landing by Parks. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. How about that exchange? And a well-placed counter by Castro. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Parks' punch stats are really telling a story here right now. I noticed that they've been dropping ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight.
Yeah, you know, anybody can keep their punch numbers up when everything is normal. But when you've been stunned, and it's not just stunned, I think physically he's overcome it, but he's been intimidated a little bit. Now is the real testing of the fighter. He's got to put that aside and perform the way he came here to perform.
Parks is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. And yet another right hand lands. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on a football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Double shots both come in by Parks. defense just covering up down low.
You won that round, all right? What's that?
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Okay, listen. Body. Double up your punch. Body, then chin.
And round number 3 is underway.
Let's go, hit him. Let's see some more head movement.
Keep your distance.
Keep the head moving.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Time.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Comes back with an overhand right. Devastating blow by Castro. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Not precise at all by Parks.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Nothing there on the punch by Parks.
Keep working the jab.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Parks is proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
Nice. Nice. Keep it up. Move it.
Okay, listen. When he misses with a punch, count him. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling.
Here we go with the fourth round. Parks is doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Parks is making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Parks is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
"90 seconds to go in round number 4. Devastating blow by Castro. Nice strike after catching one by Castro. Clicks of the talk and a sharp counterpunch by Castro. Parks is in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Double jab by Parks. Good defensive skill.
Keep working the jab.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Finish with the hook.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Nice block by Parks.
Kick those hands up.
Missed the target with that hook. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Parks is doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control, he's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Let's see some more headroom. Get out of the way.
And a nice combo by Parks. Parks is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
Wow! Parks is hurt by a big shot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his
No
own.
holding.
Parks is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Castro's just a sitting
All right, come on
target
now.
here.
Come on, work it out.
I
Work
mean,
it out.
you know
See
where to
some
find
punches
him each
here.
and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Well, he ties up there.
Come on now, work it out.
Get it out. Get it out.
Last 10 seconds.
Get out of the way from those punches.
Blocks that punch. Parks is coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Keep working the body.
Nice block by Parks.
Back to the body.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Parks' opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
Back to the body.
Parks is just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. Blocks away that headshot. Blocks the headshot. Oh, look at that. They exchange hooks. 10 seconds to go in the seventh. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Unable to... There it is! Castro's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned, and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
And he continues to hold there.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. mark the counterpunch by Castro. 10 seconds to go in this round. Parks is in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Good block there by Parks. Parks is looking for some room, and he found a way to get it. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but
no
clinching.
Holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Finish with the hook. Guard up.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Halfway through this round, 3 in a row landing by Parks. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Let's see some more movement.
Good block there by Parks. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Castro. We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot. Maybe when he's pulling out.
That's what he wants. Don't give it to him.
Go. Time. You gotta pick it up, all right? This is it. One more round. You gotta work, all right? You gotta work. All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle.
No turning back now. 10th round is upon us. Last round of the fight. Nice block by Castro. Good way to protect the midsection.
Keep working the body.
Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Parks. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. block. Solid counterpunch by Parks. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
We go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, the Killer Parks.
Parks is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.